So, how was your weekend, man?
I came into the office for a little on Saturday and Sunday, but me and my girlfriend Jane ate at that new restaurant that opened on 8th Street. At first my girlfriend Jane was so overwhelmed that she asked the waiter what he likes on the menu, which she knows I hate, 'cause she doesn't know if he has the same tastes. So my girlfriend Jane eventually ordered the turkey hash for brunch with a side of thrice fried potatoes, with a heirloom confit. The turkey was a mixture of both thigh and breast meat, and seasoning. Had notes of rosemary and sage. She was pretty happy with the meat-to-potato ratio, and she loved the breakfast potatoes. I think they were boiled first, because they were still soft and moist in the inside, and then were finished with a deep fry in duck fat. I had their honey ricotta cornmeal pancakes with Canadian applewood, smoked bacon, and it was the thick, legitimate Canadian slices from the loin. 'Cause you know I hate it when restaurants claim to have Canadian, but it's really actually American back bacon, or pork belly. This bacon was so perfectly cooked, I had to do it justice and eat it with a knife and fork. So brunch service was pretty busy. I don't think they were adequately staffed, but everyone hustled and my girlfriend Jane and I seemed to be checked on every 10 minutes or so. No more than 15 minutes, after we finished our meals. Of course my girlfriend Jane ordered one of their Arabica coffee to take away on our walk back to the house. And then we just caught up on our TV series. We're on season 2, which was better than season 1. By the time it was dinner we were still full from brunch, so I grilled a 3-cheese sandwich. The cheeses were a New York sharp cheddar, smoked Gouda, mild Swiss, all on toasted brioche with sliced pancetta, and my girlfriend Jane still had leftovers of the turkey hash from earlier that day, which she also created a sandwich on brioche and added the smoked Gouda to that as well.
What a brilliant idea to turn your leftovers into repurposed sandwiches.
Yeah, I'm always looking for ways to go beyond your boring ham or turkey sandwich.
Oh yeah, that sounds amazing.
Yeah, especially like around Thanksgiving. We always have leftovers, 'cause it's only just the two of us and the smallest turkey they carry at the store is like 10 pounds. But I don't mind 'cause then I can make turkey sandwiches and add the stuffing, cranberry sauce and mashed potatoes on a toasted brioche.
That sounds amazing.
Oh yeah, when we have ham for Christmas. Afterwards I'll make a 3-pork sandwich with the leftover baked ham. I typically add prosciutto and thick slices of applewood bacon, and finish with an applesauce reduction.
Pork chops and applesauce.
Yeah, I call it my interpretation of pork chops and applesauce. I was reading the restaurant's menu on 8th Street and saw they had a fried chicken sandwich and thought all of the components were well executed, which I was shocked because the chef is Mexican, and I'm not sure if he completely understood black culture. I would have carried out everything except for the bread, and that is where I felt the sandwich fell short. The bread was served on a toasted French roll. 'Cause he's obviously appealing to a white audience, but I find that to be a lot of bread, especially since the fried chicken is also double-breaded, and French bread could be a little dangerous when it's toasted. It's hard to control the edges from becoming cardboard if you are charring the bread. I have often had my mouth cut when the chef isn't mindful of that. Yeah, like I wasn't expecting to be assaulted by my sandwich, and end up with a bloody mouth. So I would have switched the French out with a large buttermilk biscuit.
Genius.
Yeah, I would make the buttermilk biscuit exactly like the biscuits at Third Cafe. Their biscuits are so perfect, soft and buttery. Yeah, my girlfriend Jane and I eat at Third Cafe at least once a week. Whenever I go there, I order the same thing every time. The farro salad. So I notice when things come out looking or tasting different ways. It doesn't have to look corporate-y, but the salad does come stacked in different ways with some dressing or on some leaves. We always ask for extra dressing, but 2 dressings is too much. We just need a dressing and a half. Oh, and the honeycomb gelato brought me to tears. Once we got that gelato on top of their bananas Foster.
Oh man, what a classic. I haven't had bananas Foster for a long time now.
I actually have a really good recipe from the Third Cafe cookbook. So you want a non-stick skillet, which you are going to heat on high for about 8 to 10 minutes. You want to see the pan start to smoke. Then you want to throw in about 3 tablespoons of butter in the pan. And then immediately after, 3 or 4 thinly sliced bananas, cause you don't want your butter to burn.
Do you cut the bananas lengthwise or like small chips?
It doesn't matter. Okay, so you want to add 3 or 4 bananas to the melting butter. Let that cook a little. Once you see the butter browning, that's when you want to throw in your liquor. I like to use brandy. Lastly, you add a little cinnamon and a little nutmeg. You like nutmeg, right?
Yeah, man.
Yeah, people always have an issue with nutmeg. Nutmeg is the ugly red-headed stepson. Nobody like it and they always say they're allergic. But they're endangering the lives of people with real allergies. Because when you say you're allergic to something, when really you should say you don't like it. Callous.
So, how was your weekend, man?
I came into the office for a little on Saturday and Sunday.
So who would you say, Jordan or Kobe?
Oh man, it's hard to say, you know. I know in it's like giving kids a bonus for showing up to school. It's like, hey, you made it. No, yes.
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 I couldn't do a trip where the time to travel equals actual time spent visit. To me, it's a wash. I'd rather stay home.